Which rookie quarterback do y'all think is going to have the best season? So we had six quarterbacks that were drafted in the first round. And you had Caleb Williams going to the Bears, Jaden Daniels going to the Commanders, Drake May going to the Patriots, Michael Penix Jr. going to the Falcons, J.J. McCarthy going to the Vikings, Bo Nix going to the Broncos. All taken in the first round. There was five other additional quarterbacks selected after the first round. No other quarterback got selected again until the fifth round, but there were five other guys that got drafted. Who do you guys see having the best season as a rookie quarterback?
Caleb Williams got all the freaking talent in the world over there. And I feel like he'll
Mm-hmm.
be in a good system with Roma Dunze, and you got Keenan Allen over there, DJ Moore, you got
Yeah.
Komet over there, man, bro. Like you in a match made in heaven, you know, bro. Like you would really have to mess this stuff up or whatever, not to have freaking at least 4,000 yards, in your rookie season, bro. You should have that at least. You should have a couple. You should have a couple 300
Ooh.
yard games. You should have a couple 300-yard games. Like by far, maybe one 400-yard game, bro. And he should have that stuff or whatever like in the bag, bro. He should have that stuff in the bag with all those core receivers and a good tight end. The running game or whatever is kind of iffy right now. But like I say, if they can get all that stuff together, whatever, I'm thinking he's going to have at least 4,000 yards, maybe like 30 touchdowns.
It is iffy. You got DeAndre Swift over there too. Remember, you got he
Oh, they
joined the
did pick up
Bears.
Swift. That's
They
right. They
did pick
did
up
pick
Swift.
up
So I
Swift.
mean, you got a little bit of
Mhm.
something, but it's still, not solidified by any standpoint. But Swift did do good last year, ran for over 1,000 yards behind the superior offensive line of the Eagles. We'll see what he can do in Chicago. Uh, so stat wise, you taking Caleb Williams?
I'm taking Caleb Williams. You got to though. You
I
got
mean,
to
it's
with the stuff that you have around you, bro. As a rookie, bro, I don't know any rookie that's had anybody like that.
the pro.
Roma Dunze back there too, man. Come on, bro. Like you got a slot, you got two main number one guys, and you got a slot that
He's
was
gonna.
like the freaking top 10 receiver out of the draft, and you got a freaking solid tight end or whatever would commit, bro. It's man, it just looks so good to me on paper.
It does, and it's going to be a hell of a fun Madden team, but he does have some playmakers on offense now. However, how is that offensive line going to keep him upright? How's he going to react to adapt in the NFL? Remains
Exactly.
to be seen. So, West V, which rookie quarterback is going to have the best statistical year?
I think it's just got to be JJ McCarthy, man. As much as I don't want to fucking admit it because he's a Michigan guy, and I know you're a Michigan
Don't come out
fucking
here taking
fan,
shots. Don't do it. You respect the champs.
dog. He is set up for success. They got the fucking tight end,
Mhm.
TJ Hawkinson. They got Justin Jefferson, highest paid fucking receiver in the league. They got a solid offensive line. As long as they can protect him, he's the one who is set up the most for success to where he can have a positive record and a pretty good season statistically.
I don't feel like JJ McCarthy would be have the best rookie quarterback season stat wise, but I do think on this list he will have the best. His team will have the most success out of the rest of these teams.
Yeah, Caleb Williams, like Bam said, he's got fucking everything that you could possibly want for a rookie quarterback to come in and shoot the shit and light the league on fire.
Some
Um,
something just this is why I said that though, and that's why I say even the Vikings I think they'll have a better season than the Bears because the Bears look awesome on paper. They're
right.
gonna be a great team to play on Madden. You have all these playmakers, but at the end of the day, they're the Bears, and they
Exactly.
have not
Exactly.
done anything to make you think otherwise ever. They've never. Who's the best quarterback they've ever drafted?
Me personally, I think it's either Rex Grossman because he got them to the Super Bowl, or Jay Cutler just because he was a gunslinger. Outside of
So
that, may,
McMahon,
maybe,
McMahon.
yeah, but that was like fucking 100 years ago. That was a
so
100 years ago.
Kyle Orton. Kyle
so
Orton.
so
Yeah,
with
all right. Possibly. He wasn't worth no, 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 no. I'm gonna say Rex Grossman
with
just for the fact that he got them to the Super Bowl.
with
Right.
that being said, Your Honor, the defense rests.
Right.
And it just doesn't it doesn't sit in well with me, and all the expectations of Caleb Williams, and I know he's struggling in camps right now. I'm not tripping too much about that, like everybody's making a headline out of that
How
for
accurate?
clickbait.
How
I
accurate?
understand
Yeah.
that.
How accurate do you really think that is?
But I think he is struggling, and I think there is some truth to that. But you know how the media is; they blow it all out of proportion. The
Exactly.
quarterback will throw 10 passes, and the two shit ones that he did throw will make
Yeah.
the tabloids. And
Mhm.
oh, he's got
Right.
benched. They got
Yeah.
benched in training camp is my favorite one. They don't get benched in training camp, bro. You
Right.
don't.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
good days and bad days. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Which rookie quarterback I think will have the best season stat wise, bro? I'm gonna go Jaden Daniels, Commanders. I like what he's got around him.
That's
They
true.
got Austin Eckler there now. They got that 1-2 punch with Brian Robinson Jr. He's solid running back. He's really tough, and I think having Eckler there will complement him really good. You still got Terry McLaurin there. You got Jahan Dotson who started coming on strong. They do have playmakers, you know, and the problem is Washington, their defense, because they got rid of everybody. They're doing a complete rebuild essentially, so their defense is still going to be weak. But that
No,
being
no.
said, they're probably going to be behind in a lot of games.
Their defense will be, so I want to say superior, but Dan Quinn is the head coach. He was the defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys, who had a top-notch defense. So I'm assuming he's going to focus on the defense more than the offense. So that I would assume that defense will be much better than what it has been.
Do you remember what happened the last time Dan Quinn was the head coach?
Yeah, all right, I get it. 28-3. I get it. I fucking get it.
Yeah,
That was like
again. Can you play? Let me finish my point before you interrupt me with rhetoric. Last time you telling me it's gonna be changed like that? No, they're gonna be behind in a lot of games, so they're gonna have to score some points. They're gonna have Jaden Daniels. They're gonna tell him to let loose. This is gonna reflect a lot on how you seen RG3 his rookie year in Washington, bro.
I hope it doesn't end up the same.
I hope I was getting there too. I don't want to see that. They gotta maintain how much they're gonna run him because they are gonna run him. You're seeing that more and more nowadays. Sam, your boy AR-15 running last year, that got him hurt, man.
Yeah, messed up.
You can't rely on them to do that as much as they were doing in college. Just because they can don't mean that's a good long-term investment for your franchise quarterback. So you got to think about that when you're doing this shit. But I see him, if he can stay upright, I think he'll have the best statistical year. JJ McCarthy's going to have the best successful year. I will say that Drake May, don't sleep on him. I think he's going to have a really good, successful rookie season because even though they don't have anybody on offense, their defense is going to be nice on the Patriots, but their offense, they have nobody. And there's going to be no expectations and nobody's going to take him any kind of serious, and kind of how Mac Jones snuck up on people his rookie season and kind of threw some shit together. I think Drake May's going to surprise a lot of people. We know he can play ball. We watched him in North Carolina a lot of games. We know this guy was ready for the next level, and that's a sleeper, man. Watch out for Drake May.
Yeah, it's possible that he might have a good season because for one, no one has tape on him in the NFL. Two, there's a rookie coach, so
yeah, full rebuild,
right? Correct. So
no expectations,
right? So what if they have a positive outcome? Whether they have they have a 500 or above 500 season, that's a positive, and according to them.
It won't be above 500.
I don't think so either.
Definitely not in that division.
And I don't even. And personally, I don't think it would take that to be considered a successful season for them, bro. They have nobody on offense.
Yeah, right.
Name me their guys right now. Like they just don't have nobody like that. You have, and you got a rookie head coach with no head coaching experience ever,
right.
Bro. If they win 6 games this year, I would be ecstatic.
I
would be ecstatic. But for Patriots fans, that's obviously never going to be good enough because they're used to. I mean, they had everything with Brady and Belichick.
Yeah.